Hi traders, Yuri is here. This weekly Forex analysis for weeks ahead ending September 8th. Guys, please thumbs up, subscribe and hit notification bell in order to get my new videos as soon as I release it. So in this video you will know my thoughts on major currency pairs as well as for gold, Dow Jones Index and Brent oil. Okay, let's get started. As usual, start from EURUSD, and since August finished, I first analyze monthly time frame and then we will go to weekly and daily as well. So for EURUSD, you can see on monthly, last month, August, it was a little bit bearish and in line with overall picture. Its trend is bearish. This leg was just correction to the upside. As I discussed before, you can see that the correction was ended around 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, yeah. Here you can see in July it was pin bar reversal signal, and indeed August was negative, and now already September, okay, only one day, but anyway, we are in downtrend territory. So let's switch to the weekly. On the weekly you can see nice pin bar reversal signal. So we close around below 1.08. It's one of the key level. And as I discussed before, guys, it was a pattern of head and shoulders pattern. You can see it here. It's left shoulder, head, and the right shoulder as well. And here is the neckline. And what happened, it's interesting. You can see we broke the neckline around this level, then tested it going down, tested again last week, and from this level it was rejection, and two candles, Thursday and Friday, it's quite bearish, and we closed below 1.08. So as I discussed before, yeah, selling strengths, and you can see here it's a lot of potential. Let me measure. You can see from the top to the neckline it's around 400 pips. It means that since we broke it, it's still potential to the downside below. You can see if I project it like this, we're gonna see price below 1.0550. So a lot of potential still. I would recommend to sell, guys, just no doubts about it. And as discussed in my last weekly analysis, which was a couple of weeks ago, so still a lot of room. And since we closed below this level, I presume even gap can happen today and market open, and yeah, just sell on strengths. If you can see some bonds to the upside, you can see something like this, and based on price action, just sell with the idea and with the target to down to 1.05. So it's about 200 pips still to the downside. So just roughly, yeah. For the levels, resistance around 1.08 and 1.1. And this is the key support now around 1.05. So let's move to next pair, GBPUSD. GBPUSD as well, it's on the monthly time frame, it's quite bearish, the same pattern almost. On the weekly, yeah, on the weekly same, and on the daily it's again head and shoulders pattern. I discussed as well a couple of weeks ago, left shoulder, right head, right shoulder, and the same picture, guys. Picture perfect. I added a channel as well, descending channel. You can see it's respected the border of the channel, and here again it's a neckline. Neckline was tested here, then we broke it, retest the neckline, and Thursday, Friday rejected. And actually I sold it on Friday as well, and I closed my position then, made around $2,000 on this movement to the downside. So I sell around here and then add it to my position as well, and so I close my positions before the weekend. Usually I don't keep it, sometimes I do, but not this time. But anyway, here it's still a lot of potential, and if we measure as well from the top to the neckline, it's around 500 pips, and since we broke it 500 pips, you can see it's about, we're gonna down around 1.22, meaning that from the current price it's about 375 pips. So a lot of rooms, and I would recommend to sell on strength, and with the idea first I think we're gonna see 1.24 next week. It's a border of this channel, and potentially break through it and go to the downside, but of course maybe not like straightforward run to this level 1.22, something like this, go to this level, then correction, then to the downside, next leg as well. So but anyway, I would recommend to sell, guys, and support, nearest support 1.2550, 1.25 this zone, and resistance from 1.2650 up to 1.27 this zone now. Let's switch to Aussie. AUDUSD on the monthly as well, very bearish. Last month was quite bearish, and this one as well. Already started to see some negatives on the weekly. You can see it's pin bar reversal signal last week, meaning that we can see further weakness on this pair, and on Friday you can see nice pin bar reversal signal, close below 0.6450 level. It's one of the key level on my chart. And so what does it mean? It means that we're gonna see next level around 0.63 and 0.61, so a lot of room still to the downside, and the trend is bearish, guys. Yeah, always look for big picture on the monthly time frame. It's obvious, it's we are in the downtrend, and these movements, it was just correction, correction to the upside, then continuation to the downside. So, and yeah, I would recommend to sell. You have price action signal here on Friday, this nice famous pin bar candle, and possible correction up to 50% of this candle, and if so, just wait for a signal and sell, with the idea to put your stop loss above this tails, around something around 0.65 for instance, and so the target is below 0.64. So let's switch USDJPY. USDJPY is still rising on the monthly. You can see last month it was still positive, close above 145, one of the key resistance. And okay, let's first have a look on the weekly. On the weekly we had a doji last week, but yeah, on Friday you can see nice reversal, pin bar reversal signal from 145 level. Now this level acting as as support, and resistance in front of us. Resistance is 147.40, and above we have next level 150. So still a lot of room to the upside. I would recommend to buy, guys, and buy on weakness. You can see if you're gonna to the downside, for instance, and have some price action signal from this point, you can put your buy order, for instance, and buy is put stop loss around this level, and with the idea to go to 150. It's base case scenario, yeah, guys. Of course, always keep in mind that if you're gonna close below 145 on daily time frame and on weekly especially, it will negate the bullish outlook, and meaning that sellers are in control, but so far it's buyers are in control, and it's quite obvious. Yeah? I would recommend to buy USDJPY. Okay, next gold. Gold in my last weekly analysis I discussed that it's crucial to hold 1900, and yeah, it seems like buyers were able to do it, and you can see on the monthly time frame we had a pin bar reversal signal. So buyers defend this level 1900, one crucial level actually. And now on the weekly we see some prices rising, and on the daily as well. Okay, we hit 1950. It's correction on Friday, expected after such a run. So I would recommend to buy on weakness, and possible that we can still see some weakness coming week, but then waiting for some price action buy signal with the idea to go above 1950, and next level, okay, around 1980 roughly, and 2000 of course. So I would recommend to buy, and on the other hand, if price will go back below 1900, it will negate bullish outlook as well. I'll just discuss for USDJPY, so the same. I would recommend to buy, guys, based on price action and based on weakness. And on the other hand, if you're a conservative trader, you can wait until the moment that we can break through 1950. So we can break through, then possible correction just to test it as support, and then go to the upside. It's up to you, but for now I would wait. Possible correction, and then next leg to the upside. Okay, Dow Jones. Dow Jones last month it was bearish, as discussed, yeah, and now close below 35,000. Not so good. Last week it's bullish candle, but overall, yeah, price was not able to go above 35,000. For me, it's signal of weakness, and I will explain why on the daily time frame as well. On the daily, I put some channel here already. You can see it's a top border of the channel, and it's rejection, price rejected on Thursday and on Friday as well. And on Friday, actually, we had a pin bar reversal signal, some showing weakness. I mean, I expect continuation to the downside, test 34,500 and then below. So yeah, here you remember after this leg to the downside it was correction, and if you take Fibo retracement, we can see the price corrected up to 61.8, and this is a reversal zone actually, and from this zone price rejected, and it's confluence, guys, confluence. You see we have a level, strong level here, 35,000. Actually it's a border of this, like trend line, we can call it trend line now. It's trend line, it's strong resistance, and price rejected, and now to the downside. So I expect to see in coming week you'll have some weakness down at least 34,000, and then hopefully break through it and go to the downside. I would recommend to sell. We have still pin bar reversal signal on Friday. Okay, Monday will be slow. It's labor holiday on US market. It will be short trading session actually, but from Tuesday we can expect some good volatility and movement, and volumes will come back. Okay, Brent oil doing very well. Close months above 84, and now we are on the way up to 90, and next target 95. Let me switch to the weekly time frame. On the weekly, you can see it's huge candle. Okay, it's a big, yeah, if I put it like zoom in, but if I zoom out, yeah, you can see it's not so big. But anyway, it's bullish, nice candle. Next target 90.95, it's obvious. And on my daily time frame, I redraw the channel. You can see now this channel, it's looking so good. It's first touch, 2 touches here and 3 touches, and then from this border it's nice long run around how many pips from the bottom, 700 pips, 735 pips, you can see it here. So we can expect some possible weakness and then continuation to the upside, or just straight forward up to 90, just continuation to the upside. I presume we first touch this level, and here we can see some resistance, face some resistance in correction to the downside, and then the idea to break through 90 and go to the upside. So I would recommend to buy on weakness, guys. Wait for some pullback potential, but on the other hand, we can, I don't know whether, to be honest, where to put still this border, because we don't have some nice level where it will stop price, high price, but possible that price will go just like this, then hit this border, and then correction to the downside, down to 90. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thanks for your time. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you're not yet, and hit notification bell. Also join me on my social media or Telegram channel. All the links you can find in the description below. That's it for me, guys. Trade safe. I wish you good trading week and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.